Hello everybody and welcome back to Field of Glory Kingdoms. So we're going through the tutorial. Don't forget to pause the video at any point to look at anything we've missed or any details that I've misshown. And we are here. An easy victory, the hard part begins. Winning a battle certainly helps win the war, but there may be times when it feels like time is against you. Or the war is more costly than anticipated. The cost is due to enemy gaining allies, rising war awareness, weakening your grip on your population, or dwindling royal treasuries, as armies are more expensive to retain, not stationed at home. Let's see what's happening in that province. Please close that and look at the figure region. So, the summary allows you to review the battlefield, current stats. We've already read that. So, here we go. The summary allows you to review the battlefield, losses, current state of surviving units, gained experience in the fight, standing army, which we've read. Okay, so once you have closed the summary panel, the turn will automatically resume, processing orders, indications of the map. Let's see what we'll do with the next turn. So, siege and assaults. So, once your army has arrived, the situation is quite different. Here, the weak region was captured. The capital region sports a hill fort, providing a ward compound for the defenders. It means even if you beat the field army, as this is the tutorial, they won't have any. The defenders will still prevent the capture of the region by staying safe behind the walls. Let's see a more detailed and click the region. Let's shift this out of the way so we can see the siege. So, a mini pop-up, you can move it around if you need to, indicating the region under siege is important information with accompanying tooltips. First, it shows the number of breaches, fortifications it can withstand until you create as many breaches as defenders' war levels. Any assaults will be perilous due to the defenders' defensive bonuses. Second, you will see various modifiers affecting the siege resistance of defenders. Depending on the values, a siege could be resolved quickly or take an extended period of time. Each turn, a siege can result in several different outcomes. Nothing happens, the defenders suffer attrition, the wall is breached, the wall is repaired, defenders surrender, but it's not all bad news. Even if our army isn't ideally suited for effective siege, please click on the army to dive deeper into the intricacies of course, siege warfare. So, even though we had previous victories, your army may still have some weakened units mentioned earlier. The total region effective of your troops need to be supplied in the area. Currently, you're in enemy territory. The equipment sustained with us is limited food production. Regarding our army composition, knights are clumsy. Spearmen may not be the most effective for siege. Range troops, like archers and lighter infantry, will be more effective. However, we've noted it's not all doom and gloom. The enemy under siege will gradually weaken, especially with their food stockpile dwindles to zero, leading to starvation. With the region under occupation, the production will be reduced and time can be on our side. That said, we have heard that El Cid is willing to come and lend a hand. And end the turn and see what he has in mind. So, of course, like I said, this will have food, and it's got free food there. So, I think that in theory means it will last 3 turns. But, of course, El Cid might come to help us. So, friendly hands. El Cid, or one of his lieutenants, have arrived. Complete the siege engines, and let's see what's happening. So, click the province again. So, you can estimate the duration of siege has changed significantly. This is partially due to siege engines that El Cid has brought to offer substantial bonuses against the walls are hand to acquire. Typically, you'll tip the scales. The more common units like archers and light medium infantry, even pennants can be useful. After all, more hands you have, the quicker you can dig tunnels, fill moats, or haul extra boulders. The siege mini panel shows you all walls have been breached, 0 out of 3 on here. This is a perfect time to launch assault. So we're just going to click our army, and of course we have the assault button here. Your army is now much better, chance of storming. The walls have been breached. A breach allows to provide the monster defense as a bonus siege. Depending on the type, keep the castle. There's a variety of number of breaches, offer the most large defense bonus, and have a small large frontage. But not least, the relevant to our situation, El Cid's army decided to join you in the upcoming battle. Be sure to assault button of your army. And there we go. Just going to click the assault. Oh, we're going to click our assault as well. and then we click the end turn. So remember, of course, just like the frontage of the thing, I can't see if it. Yeah, the frontage, of course, is guys. It can't be free, can it? Hopefully it's not. Nope, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm just going to go back through this again because we misrepresented it last time. So we got a 7 plus the 9. Oh, he just got hit by 1. That's why the combat rating's there. I need to get it before it hits him. So, of course, we've got 7, 8, 9, and we rolled a 8. He got hit before we could do it, but he would have had the 15. Let's see that again. So we've got the 7, 8, 9. We rolled a 10. Makes it a 19. The 4 for the combat rating, and he rolled a 1. But I think he's tired. So, of course, remember that minuses 2 to his effectiveness. So all the stats do alter. And, of course, being fresh is good for their effectiveness. Means they can get a minimum roll. So he has a minimum roll of 1. We have a minimum roll of 2. So we see that for the cavalry, it's got a combat rating of 7, 8, 9, which is the middle dice. Minimum, it is unstoppable, so he gets a minimum roll of 4, which is rather good, so 13. So he's even looking at a minimum roll there of 13. So, oh god, so well, yeah, he got. Oh, actually, he got the minimum roll he could, so that was the worst roll he could have asked for. And there we go. And unfortunately, our general died. So there you go. As you can see, one of these units had strong, which made him have a minimum roll of 3, which was quite useful. So, the end so far. Chances are very high that succeeded the assault. This concludes our tutorial. We've learned about the basics of movement, combat, mountain means economy. However, there is much more to exploring kingdoms. We recommend trying a hand at the El Cid scenario, which is a modest size, perfect for practicing a bit more before taking on the grand campaign. To get more in-depth tip, don't hesitate to consult the game help. So there we go, folks. That is a quite overall basics of kingdoms. Looking, of course, looking at assault, assaulting the regions. Of course, the food shortages of each province, and of course, how it's supplied, how you breach walls. Many men make less work. And there we go, folks. Click like and subscribe button. Hopefully, this has convinced you to buy Field of Glory Kingdoms when it comes out, or even Field of Glory Empires. I've been Richard York. Please click the like and subscribe button. And of course, like I said, go to Slivering Games, support the fantastic devs of the game. Try to give you a basic understanding of the combats. And you know what? Really enjoyed showing you the basics of the tutorial. Bye-bye.